Today we're going to talk about place. Place means get on this object. So it could be a dog bed, a rock, an electrical box, tree stump, patio furniture, anything he's allowed on. So he's allowed on my couch, but don't show him your couch if he's not allowed on it. Perfect. But if he is, then he can. And it could be a bed, your bed. If he's allowed on it, definitely call it place. Now, I want the concept to be get on this object. It's not just going to be one thing. It's going to be anything you point to and say you want him to get on. Now, you saw when you came to group class to watch, everyone had their little yoga mats they went to. Yes. So we're using it for three main reasons. We're first giving him a spot to hang out when you answer the door. Or when he goes to do pause for reading and the kids go to read to him, he's going to hang out on a dog bed. So it gives him a very specific spot to hang out. Same thing when we introduce him to my dogs. Anytime I challenge him, I want to say, hey, hang out here for a little bit. Get comfortable in your cloak of invisibility. And then once you're comfortable, then you can go do the stuff. So
He's trying to walk under that.
It's okay. And if it's okay if he does, it's not a big deal. I don't think he will. I think he knows he can't fit.
Oh, you heard a monster boy.
Well, yes, yeah. Uno said, don't come over here. You can't come over here. This is illegal side. All right. Now we're using place to give him a spot to hang out when you answer the door. Now, Dr. Fauci taught us this during COVID. In the beginning, he said, stay 6 feet away from everybody. But no one knew what 6 feet looked like. So I remember I made a post on Facebook and I said, it's one Great Dane. As long as you stay one Great Dane away from everybody, you're good. The problem is no one really followed through. No one knew what 6 feet looked like. So Dr. Fauci went around town and he painted footprints everywhere. Once he painted footprints everywhere, everyone knew what 6 feet looked like. Now it's pretty cool. At group class, I tell everyone, hey, line up 6 feet apart. And they're exactly this feet apart. Because this feels weird. This is social distancing. And we all know that because for 2 frickin' years, we stood on those footprints. So now it's all muscle memory. Same thing with him. I'm going to have him hang out on his bed when you answer the door. And over the next couple of weeks, when you answer the door, even without the bed there, he's just going to go hang out in the corner, just like Dr. Fauci taught us. Does that make sense? We're also using place to give him the ability to build his muscle memory to stay. Right now, he doesn't know where he is in the world. So we're going to use place just like training wheels in a bike to form that muscle memory. Once that muscle memory is formed over the next couple of weeks, we'll take place away and he'll stay no matter where we put him. So we're using place to teach him to stay. And last, most importantly, we're using place to work on his impulse control. He's a good dog. He's better than most. He just has bad impulses. He has feelings in his tummy sometimes and he wants to go do things. You've seen it on Facebook where the parents put the video on the kids and they say, don't eat the candy. And they eat the candy immediately. Same thing with him. He knows what to do. He just has a hard time sometimes. So we're going to put him on place and he's going to watch the world pass him by. And it's not the leash stopping him. It's not the window. It's not the door. After a couple minutes, he's going to hold himself there and he's going to go, oh yeah, that's not such a big deal at all. I don't have to be involved in everyone's life. And that's what we're really working on. Now, when I first got to boot camp, I thought they were going to teach us how to shoot. I've never shot a gun before. I'm from Vegas. We don't do that. And they didn't teach us to shoot. They gave me a rifle on day one, but all we did was march. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. There was a dude with a flag. He was the guide. That's what we called him. And all we did was march every day. And as it got closer to Iraq time, I started to freak out more and more because I thought they forgot to teach me how to shoot. And I leave for Iraq in just a couple weeks. And nope, all we work on is marching. It's the dumbest thing in the world. But we're really particular about little things. If you're really good at marching, then you really get good at impulse control. Once you have really good impulse control, then they teach you how to shoot. But they do not let you shoot before you have that impulse control. Because if they would have let me shoot too early, they would have said ceasefire. And I would have said, nah, I know better. I got good grades in high school. I went to state as a junior, so I know what I'm doing. I know better than them. And I would have kept shooting and I would have got someone hurt eventually. So instead, they spend months really harping our impulse control. But once that's understood, then we get to do the fun stuff. So this week is going to be kind of boring because we're staying on his bed and you're just walking around the house pretending to distract him. But it's going to make the walking easier. It's going to make his public access that much easier. Everything else from this point on gets easier because that impulse control, the feelings in his tummy get easier to deal with. Does that make sense? All right, so for the 3 reasons we're getting him on place, give him a spot to hang out when you answer the door, just like Dr. Fauci. You're having teach him how to stay, just like training wheels on a bike. And you're working on his impulse control, just like me marching. Any questions so far? All right. First things first, we're going to teach him and you how to get on something new and scary. Okay. I just dealt with this. I just came from the vet, and my dog had a hard time getting on the scale. He was like, nope, I don't know what that is. That might be a giant hole in the ground. I don't trust it. So that you might see this getting in the car, going upstairs with the slots for the first time, getting in a pool, getting in a tub. Dogs will jump from 15 feet away onto the couch. That's easy. But all of a sudden, something a couple inches, they have a hard time with. So anytime he has a hard time with something new, I don't want to force it. I want to make it his idea to get up there. So the first part of your homework this week is to show him different places. Have fun with it around the house, in the back, out and about, but show him it's different. Now, if he's nervous, one of my favorite things to do is I'll walk up and I will Captain Morgan. So I'll put my foot up here. Most dogs go, no, that's a giant hole in the ground, until I put my foot up here. Once my foot touches it, they go, oh, well, you seem to be floating. Maybe I can float too. So that's what I usually do. You can lure him with love, light leash pressure, treats. What I don't want to do is force it. I don't want to drag him. I don't want to turn up the levels because he's going to freak out. I'm afraid of heights. And if you bring me to a tall bridge or a tall building, I'm going to freak out. And if you push me towards the edge, I'm going to freak out more, and I'm going to pee my pants, and I'm going to scratch you. And I can't help it because it's a primal fear for me. Most dogs have that same problem. So if he's nervous, I'll get him comfortable. Once he's comfortable sitting up there comfortably, then on 0, it's going to be come to me, place, get up here, sit, put your butt down. So on 0, following the same blueprint as last time, I'll only turn it up if he flips me off. So come to me, place, get up here, sit, put your butt down. I'll do a couple reps, getting him comfortable, and then showing him the command. And then I'll have you do a couple reps. Now, again, I don't want to force him if it's new, but once he's comfortable, then I'm going to force him. Okay. Now, a horror story, one of my clients, they went to Home Depot without me. And it's okay. You can go to Home Depot without me. It's okay. You can go shopping sometimes without me. But it was before we did our Home Depot lessons, so they just didn't know how to do it. And they tried to put their dog on the cart, the orange cart. Oh, man. But it's got that wanky tire. Yeah. And as soon as that wanky tire clanged, the dog said, no way, I'm not getting up there. So they didn't know what to do, so they handled it like everything else. They assumed the dog was ignoring them, so they turned it up, place. Turned it up, place. Turned it up, place. And the dog's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to get on this cart, but I want to make them happy. So he tried to jump in a pot. He just didn't know what to do. And they were like, no, what are you doing? So they called me. We went back, and I was like, oh, it's an easy fix. So I did Captain Morgan. I got the dog comfortable, and then we forced him to do it. So I want you to break it into those 2 different parts. Getting them comfortable first, and then forcing them. Okay. I'll get some different places. I'll show them some reps, and then again, I'll have you do it. And then we'll do the stay portion after that. I'll teach you and him how to stay and really work on that impulse control. Now I'm going to go ahead and get them comfortable. Again, 90% of dogs do not jump on my little platform. It's 2 inches. It's not that big of a deal at all, but they think it's a giant hole in the ground. So let me try and force it. Most dogs don't if I force it. Notice he'll go out of his way to go around it. And the more I pull, the more his instincts are going to try and go around it. Very normal. Now, the 10% that do are puppies or Malinois, German Shepherds, cattle dogs. There's 007 brave dogs. And then but most dogs don't. So to get him comfortable, all I got to do is Captain Morgan. I'm going to put my foot up here. Once he looks, he's going to go, whoa, dude, you can float over that hole. Can I float too? Just like on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm Violet. Hi, baby boy. What is this? Touch it. Notice no commands, no pressure. I want to make it his idea to touch it. Touch it with one hand. Yeah, sniff it. That was a good sniff. You're a good sniff bear. Good sniff bear. Oh, yeah, that was brave. Touch it with one hand. Touch it with one of your 17 toes. Good boy. He sniffed it. So I'm going to walk away. I'm going to release some of that pressure. Like a runway, I want to turn around, give him some space. Wee. Let's see if we can't get him to touch it this time. Baby boy. One hand. Yeah, good boy. Very brave. And I don't force all 4 feet. I just want him to get comfy. Notice no commands. I'm not even saying come there. I'm just trying to make it as least pressure situation as possible. Oh, brave boy. You're a brave boy. Touch it. Oh, here comes a foot. Here comes a big brave foot. Good boy. Yeah, see, I told you can fit. So now he's testing it, and he's like, well, wait, maybe it'll test my 4 feet. Nice. So now I'm going to load him up hot dog style, not hamburger style. And let me see if I can't get all 4 feet up there. I don't have much room right here. My big old booty. Hot dog style. Good boy. Oh, buddy. Now, a lot of people, they just want to grab their dog's hand and put him up there, or smaller dogs, they'd be able to pick him up and put him up there. But I want him to make that leap of faith. Just like Indiana Jones in his Tower of Doom, I want him to take that step off into that invisible bridge. So I like this. I'm going to walk him away and then walk him right back up, hot dog style, as opposed to hamburger style. Good boy. Notice I use my body to block one side. I use the leash to kind of funnel him. Good boy. Doesn't have to sit. I'm just making sure he's comfy. But I'll spend a couple of seconds getting him comfortable. Oh, it's going to smell like my stinky dog. Come on, let's check it out. Check it out, brave boy. What? It smells like stinky dogs? My stinky dogs. Touch it with one of your mutant hands. Good job. Super comfy, right? Yeah. Good boy. Once he's comfortable, then I'll call it place. I'm on 0. Caney, come. Good boy. Place. Notice my body language. Sit. Still on 0. Sit. I couldn't tell if his big old booty got up or not. Grab him at least to help him. Still on 0. Come. I just fixed the last command. Place. Sit. I knew it. I wish you had to find the right thing. You said find something more comfortable and we'll do it. But you see, it's a confidence issue. He can sit there. It's the same thing. It's probably more comfortable. But it's like me doing a flip on a waterbed. It's super uncomfortable and weird, but you can eventually get used to it. I'm so glad you saw that. All right. Before he falls asleep, I'll have you do some reps. I'll work the leash and I'll have you do the buttons. I'll tell you when to say and do everything. Have your legs close to it, just like a basketball backboard. Perfect. And if he goes around this way, you're going to step to the opposite side. I'll tell you what to say and do everything. Go ahead, come. Perfect. He's on his way. Step over this way, place.
Place.
Perfect. And sit.
Sit.
One more time.
Sit.
And then push his butt down if you need to. Timber. Nice. Go ahead and pat him on the head and release him.
Go play.
Nice. No button on, go play. But you pat him on the head. That was perfect. Now, technically, he could stay there, but I'm just dragging him off to show him it's possible. Let me go this way just because he's too big. Nice. He did great. Notice, all of a sudden, everything made sense. And he went, yeah, why didn't that other dude say it like that? My mom's way better at this than that dude, but he's more comfortable with you. You've done thousands of reps. He's comfortable with it. Another example, when I was in Fallujah, they taught me shaku maku, which means, what's up? What's up? Kind of like that. When I went to Ramadi, I said shaku maku, and everyone looked at me weird because they don't say that there. Same thing, you say it different. Your dialect is different. On 0, Mom, go ahead, come.
Come.
Perfect. Place.
Place.
Step to the side. Yes. And sit.
Sit.
Perfect.
Sit.
It's okay. Switch to place.
Place.
And sit.
Sit. Sit.
Perfect.
Good boy.
Pat him on the end, release him.
Go play.
Nice. On this next one, I'll drop the leash. Feel free to walk around it, pat it, do whatever you feel comfortable, but you can always pick up the leash and help him. All right, on 0, Mom, go ahead, come.
Come. Place.
Perfect body language. Keep working it. Yeah.
Place.
Step to the other side. Yeah.
Place. Place.
Grab the leash closer to the middle.
Oh, close.
And then you step to the opposite side.
This side.
Yep.
Place.
And then drag him right up. Yes. And sit.
Sit. Sit.
Yep. Push your butt down. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Nice. And then go ahead and release him. Go.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. That was good. I like that you helped him with the leash. And what was happening, you were just so far away from his head, any help you gave. So the closer you got to his head, the more help you had. That's perfect. Now to switch it up, let's go ahead and show him this is place. And I don't want to force to sit too much, but he might do it a lot easier with you. All right, on 0. Let me get some distance. Hold on. Yoink. All right, Mom. On 0 here in a second. All right, go ahead and call him with come.
Amy, come.
Perfect. Step to this side. Place.
Place. Place.
Don't turn it up. Nice. And sit.
Sit.
One more time.
Sit.
And then I'll push the butt down. Perfect. Nice.
Okay.
Nice. And then to make the car visit easier, I'm going to get him comfortable with that other blue one. Yeah. This is just extra credit. Yoink! That was scary loud. I'll take this. You can grab a seat, Mom.
You got this?
Nope, because it's a new place. I don't want to put pressure on it. And it's, I don't want him to sit or anything crazy up here. I just want him to get comfortable touching it. So he's going to handle it the same way. Let me do the Captain Morgan. Notice as he gets close to me, I go all the way to that metal, and it gives me that mechanical advantage if I need it. Nice. But the more we do it, the more you see him get comfortable and go, yeah, I'm a circus dog. I jump on everything. Touch it with one hand. Touch it with one hand. Good boy. But imagine once this is comfortable, getting in the car is just one step away. One. Nice. Again, I don't want him to land all 4 feet. So we touch the first 2 like a Siegfried and Roy lion. We're going to walk away and then touch it with all 4 feet. The distance is important. If you're right next to it the whole time, he feels weird. So I just want to give him a little runway. Nice. He's like one of those agility dogs. One of those agility dogs. Nice. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! Go back.
Good job, buddy.
Nice. But that confidence builds.
He goes on rocks way bigger
Oh, yeah.
than that
Nice.
all the time.
And that just goes to show the car is there. He's right there with the car. We just got to get him comfortable. So the first part of your homework this week is to get him on different places. Have fun with it. It could be Jane Fonda step-up stools inside. You could be hard stuff too. Really start to challenge them and pick your battles. I don't want them sitting or being uncomfortable, but every time you do it, that confidence builds. The next part of today's lesson is keeping him on place. Now, I know he knows what sit means. There's no doubt in my mind. The first time I met you guys, he sat, no big deal. The problem is, if he sits right here and you get up and move, or my dog comes in the room, he'll move. And if I come running over and I go, hey, Caney, why the heck did you just move right now? He's going to look at me and go, I don't think I moved, dude. Somehow I teleported closer to my mom. I don't know how I ended up here, but I definitely didn't move because look, I started on the rug and I'm still on the rug. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just really good at teleporting. So the beauty of place is it's something raised or elevated where he's clearly right. And if he takes a step, he's clearly wrong because he's falling off of a cliff. And everything in the animal world, we always use place. Lions and tigers at the circus, they go to their own individual platforms. Dancing bears in Russia, they go to an oil barrel. If you watch America's Got Talent tonight, any animal you see from here on out on any TV show, they go to a raised or elevated surface. They don't know where to go, so we give them that raised spot to go to. So now that he understands how to get up here, I want to keep him up here and really work on that impulse control. He's got to stay here while you walk away, that type of stuff. So I'm going to take the word stay out of his vocabulary. It's a word you never have to worry about ever again. It's implied with every single command. And that's why we have the release word, go play. So you don't have to worry about stay. But I will tell him sit and hit the button on 0 whenever he's thinking about moving. So treat him like a little kid. Treat him like a new employee. I know for a fact if I turn my back, he's going to leave. So I'll tell him sit before I turn my back. I know for a fact if I turn that knob, he's going to make a break for the door. So I'll tell him sit before I turn the knob. I know if I put his food on the ground, he's going to make a break for the food. So I'll tell him sit before I lower the food. The name of the game is to manage him with that sit and the button. Does that make sense so far? If he leaves place, if he jumps off before I release him, we're going to play the floor is lava. So far it's been come, place, sit. If he leaves place, it's going to be place, place, place. And this is me holding the C button. Place, place until he gets up. Then I let go. So we're going to turn the ground into lava on 0. We're not turning it up and we're following the same blueprint. We'll only turn it up if he flips you off. Just like my seatbelt in my car, it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't get violent. It doesn't hurt my ears, but it's just annoying. So I want to be annoying enough to him and show him, dude, you got to get up here. Now at home, he's going to play the same game he did the first week where he'll go, well, what if I don't lay here? What if I just lay next to it? Let's negotiate. Why can't I just lay a little bit closer to dad? But your job is to show him, no, dude, you got to get on this very specific raised or elevated surface. But if you follow through with these little things, the big stuff gets easy down the road. Does that make sense? All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. On 0, it's going to be come, place, sit. And then I'm going to manage him, and I'm going to do the floor is lava. Let me show you. I'm on 0. Kenny, come. Whoa, this is the wrong one. We don't want to do this one. Just kidding. All right, buddy. Game on. Kenny, come. Come. Good boy. You're such a smart boy. Notice this is going to really start to strengthen his come command because instead of coming to invisible hula hoops, he's coming to a specific target. So it's really going to strengthen his come command. Place. Good. Sit. Still on 0. Sit. Oh, good boy. All right. Day 1, I want you to walk away for 10 seconds and 1 pivot. That's it. Day 2, 20 seconds, 2 pivots. Day 6, 60 seconds. You're pretending to just mess around in the house. So I'm going to walk away for 10 seconds. Sit. I'm keeping an eye on him. I'm going to tell him sit as much as I need to. Sit. Good boy. Nice. Notice here when I walk past him, he's going to pivot his head. Place. 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 Still on 0. Place. 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 Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good. He can lay down. That's completely okay. And like we talked about, the bigger dogs, they feel more comfortable. Now, when I was going to say earlier, when I walk past him, he's going to do one of 2 things. He's going to pivot his head like the exorcist, or he's going to pivot his body like a penguin. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what's going to really form the muscle memory over the next couple weeks without the bed being there. He's just going to pivot back and forth. Let me start again. Sit. Sit as I walk away. Keeping an eye on him. Place. 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 Still on 0. Place. 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 Good. Sit. And I'm glad he's coming off because my fear was he would just stay up there the whole time and you wouldn't see this until you got home tonight. Sit. Sit as I walk away. Good. In his defense, too, I haven't released him yet. He thinks he's in prison. He's like, what the heck, dude? I just have to sneak away. But once I release him, he'll go, oh, there's an end to this. Sit as I walk away, keeping an eye on him. Sit. Place. 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 Good. Very good. Place. 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 Good. Good job. Place. Place. Good. Sit. And you see him testing. He's like, for some reason, the bugs are different today. Last time we just tapped them, and today they're going bigger. So he's like, well, there seems to be bugs over here and over here, but maybe they're not over here. Maybe I could sneak over this way. And I'm showing him on 0. Now I did go to a 5 there, and you saw the difference. Sit. Sit as I walk away. I swear I'll get a good rep. And when you and I do it, I'll help with the leash. So it'll be easy. Sit. Push. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Still on 0. Good. Sit. Keeping an eye on him the whole time. Place. 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 Good. Place. 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 Good. Place. Place. Very good. Good. Place. This is good. He's just trying to figure out what's working, what's not. And when I'm repeating myself, place, place, place. That's me telling you I'm holding the button down. Nice. That was my favorite one. He's starting to figure it out. Place, place. Good. Sit. Very good. Sit. You see him, well, can I put my foot here? And then he goes, well, wait, what's the difference between here and here? And he goes, oh, it's when I leave the thing. Sit. Sit. Nice. For the first time, he hesitated for a split second. Now he made a break for it 2 seconds later. Place, 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 place. Good. Place. Good. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. I'm going this way now. Sit. Place. 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 Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Good. Sit. Good job. Go play. So, that's the first time I've released him. Now I'm going to be able to build on top of it. Here you come. Push. Sit. Still on 0. Sit. Good. Good. Sit as I walk away. Keep an eye on him the whole time. Sit. Good. Sit. Hey, Susie. Notice as I walk over, he's going to pivot his head. Sit. Good. Sit. Nice. Very good. Go play. So, for the first 10 minutes, he thought I was kidding him. He let me out of my prison, but now he went white. There's an end to this game, and it's easy again. So we'll go down and pivot around him, he'll have to pivot his body like a penguin. Okay, cut. Still on 0, cut. Push. Okay, sit. Still on 0, sit. Sit as I walk away. Sit. Hey, Susie, you want a bottle of sugar? This. 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 Good. Sit. Just recreate what's happened. Sit. Sit. This. 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 Good. Good. And again, when you do it, I'm going to be able to help with the leash so we can tag team it, and you'll be able to break all my records right away. Sit. Sit. Notice he's going to pivot his head. Sit. Keep an eye on him the whole time. Sit. Good job. Sit. Nice. For the first time, instead of just hopping off and going whatever his tummy tells him to do, he paused for that half second. We're going to be able to build on top of that. Go play. Good job. And you saw in the beginning, he went, impossible. I'm just going to outlast this guy. If I just keep outlasting him, he'll eventually leave me alone, and I'll be able to stand next to my mom, and I'll be able to do whatever I want. But I just stayed more stubborn than him, just following the rules, and eventually he had to give up. All right, this will be my final test. Okay, go. Still on 0. But excuse me. Sit. Sit. But I love it because dozens of times throughout the day, you're going to make him do something he doesn't want to do, which then equals big stuff when we get outside. Sit. Sit. Keep an eye on him. Sit. Place. Place. Good. Walking to the head. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. Oh, is someone at the door? Who could this be? Sit. Oh, hey, Francis. One about sugar? Okay, bye. I love you. Good. Go play. There's no one there to fix you. So, and me pushing that last one, I was like, you could push it too far. He's gonna come off, finish on a good one, but he did. And I'm so glad. He saw that emotional roller coaster. He quit on me earlier. He just went, come on, tell us. He said, you're not my dad. But then I pushed him through it, and he went, oh, this isn't so bad at all. And it stemmed from that one release. And everything got moving from there. On this next one, I'll be able to help the leash. I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to pick up where we left off. So on 0, it's going to be come, place, and sit. And then I'm going to have you walk away. On day 1, it's going to be 10 seconds and 10 feet. So you have me walk away to the door, don't open it, and then come back. But again, I'm there to help. On 0, go ahead.
Wait, place. Sit.
Perfect. Come sit, touch the door behind you. Notice when I'm helping him, I'm loose on that leash. Good. Give it to the dog.
Sit.
Come on back, pat him on the head.
Go play.
Nice! So that's 1, you broke my record already, and that took me 10 minutes to get to that point. But he's starting to figure it out. Also, I'm there to help. I wasn't pulling it, but I was there just in case. So at home, if he's having a hard time, you can have dad help, or you can tie him to something if you can't move.
Okay.
Now that's hard in your house. You can move most objects in your house. It would be a couch or a table, not a chair. But you can find something to help. All right, on 0, really up. Really up. Right.
Place.
Sit.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Come on, come sit, head to the door.
Sit. Sit.
Head over to the table.
Sit.
Nice. Stay right there. Then go back to the door. Go and open the door. Tuck the Snoopy, just slight happy, not hardcore happy, just like that. Nice. Alright, coming up, pat him on the head and release him.
Go play.
So that was representing day 2. You were gone for 20 seconds, pivoted twice. Good. Now, you pivot that way, notice he'll have to turn. I'm excited for it. Instead of jumping off like he did with me, he'll actually turn.
Okay.
Get that muscle memory. Let's see what happens. Are we ready? We're not. Got it over. Tell me who got it over. Alright, on 0, go ahead.
Here you come. Place.
Good.
Sit. Sit.
Next one with the door.
Sit.
He was fine. I think I said do fine with that. Make your way over the table. Nice. Make your way over here. Notice he's gonna have to turn completely around. Once you do this duck face down, stay right there. And yeah, he's gonna have to turn his body around all the way or turn. Nice. Nice circle turn. That's okay. Make your way to the couch. He doesn't know you can move that. It's too big. Good. Come on back. Tell him sit if you could have passed him. Have you pulled the sit? So then open the door. Tuck the Susie and I'm about sugar. Whoa! Nice.
He's fine with Bill. All right, we're done.
Tell him sit. Go back.
Sit.
Perfect. Now, right there. Actually, grab a seat. Tell him sit before you sit.
Sit.
Is that impulse control? He's going, I gotta do it, dang it, I can't leave. Those are the rules. Good, come on up, pat on the head and release him. That was good. That was good. And you see him, he was holding himself there, waiting for that word. I really like it. Let's do one more rep. And this time, I will have you just pretend you can shuffle it. No, once not, once.
Oh, okay.
Just to represent you messing around with the pigeon. So this will be like day 5. You'll be gone for about a minute, pivoting back.
You only won't do this when any other dogs in the house. I'll be too distracted.
And as he does better, though, force it and let them run around like a bunch of heathens and just force him to be there. Oh, I like it. And start with 1 and then add it. All right, Mom. 1, 0. Wait for it. Yeah. All right, let him come.
Here you come.
He's on his way.
Place.
And sit.
Sit. Sit.
And then, so big. Someone says you walk away.
Sit.
Is it? He's gonna turn. If he comes off, you're ready for the lava game. In his defense, you even had to play it, guys. It's been so good. Stay right there. Nice. Nice. Look over the cards, shuffle the deck. This is you just messing around in the kitchen. Put the dog. Put the dog. Nice. Come on over, pet these dogs. Don't sit if you think he's gonna move. Oh, no. Nice. Don't sit. Open up the door one more time.
Sit.
Perfect. And pat him on the head. So.
Go play.
Nice. So I'm so glad you saw that emotional roller coaster. I couldn't get 2 feet away for 10 minutes. I looked like the worst dog trainer in the world. But he figured the game out. And then he went, yeah, I'm just not going to move. That's all they want. Now, eventually throughout the week, he will get comfortable pivoting his body. But as long as he's on the thing, he's good to go.